How I train the hamstrings for speed and why Nordics don't make the cut. Nordics are often the go-to, and they're not bad, but they don't really represent how the hamstrings function in sprinting. The joint action, timing, and even the length tension position are different. From a hamstring standpoint, sprinting is hip extension dominant. The hamstrings are producing force at long lengths while extending the hip, not isolating knee flexion with the lower leg fixed like a Nordic. Nordics also take away the hip-knee coupling that you actually need in sprinting, and sometimes they come with a higher recovery cost than a lot of other exercises I prefer. So I tend to lean on exercises that load the hamstrings in patterns and joint angles that more closely mimic the action of the skill. RDLs, back extensions, long lever bridge variations, and hip-dominant eccentrics. I want long length strength and force production where it could transfer best. We use long length isos too because one proposed mechanism behind a hamstring injury is the inability to maintain quasi-isometric behavior in the late swing. If the hamstring can't hold and it's forced to lengthen under high force and high velocity, that's where an injury could show up. Eccentrics matter as well, because the eccentric work can lengthen fascicles and build resilience. And there are a dozen ways to train that quality without putting the hamstrings in a mechanically disadvantaged position. Then you still need drills that resemble the kinematics of sprinting. We use straight leg bounds, B-skip variations. These expose you to the timing and the velocity constraints that you actually face while you sprint. So Nordics are fine, and they show up in research because they're easy to standardize, not because there's anything special about them. There's no equipment, it's cheap, but if the goal is transfer to speed, train the adaptation that you want. Long length strength, hip dominant force production, fascicle length, isometric control. So always think about adaptations and not exercises.